Oh, this angle and the shadow. Living in the shadows.
Okay, how do I look? That looks, I want...
No.
Is that Parmesan cheese on that, though?
Don't even get near it. You had your chance. You got the Matzlazans.
What did you...
Hi, hello, hello, hello. Today, y'all. He's eating already.
Well, I'm starving.
First of all, this is a momentous occasion for multiple reasons. A, Tony's back. He's here. He's in my house. He's here for an eating video.
It's been about a month. I haven't...
And B, we are collabing with the one and only, the undeniable star of the mukbang and YouTube world. Why don't you sing it?
Get on the flavor train. Ooh.
Lady T.
Lady T.
Lady T.
Listen, Lady T, I have to tell you, I almost didn't even... I haven't been here in like a month. I've been very busy at work.
Starving.
And then Tyler said, well, you know, Lady T is kind of request. I said, I'll come for the night. So I'm leaving after this tonight. I came just for you, baby. And I missed him. I made him give me a hug when I came in. One
index finger on the back.
I said, please give me a hug. I haven't seen you in a long time.
So we're doing a very special video. This is a collab video. We're eating Mexican feasts. Let me tell you what I have, tell you what he has, and then we're going to get right down to it. I have potato tacos. Inside this, it's a fried shell with grilled potatoes and veggies. I have rice and beans. We have cheese dip, guacamole, sour cream, spicy jalapeno salsa, chips out the wazoo.
We have so much food. This is called a enchilada. It doesn't really look very appetizing
like
from that. It looks like a big omelet.
Mexican
It looks like a Mexican omelet, which would be wonderful.
So everybody, calm down.
What?
And I'm sweaty.
58 degrees.
Sweaty.
I'm refreshed. I took a nice shower today. I came to Tyler's 24-hour laundromat.
AKA my basement.
Well, I was like, hey, do you have a key if I get there earlier? I'll kind of come and go as I please in this house.
That guac,
So I'm very excited. Because I love me some Lady T. And I love making these videos.
I can't wait to watch her videos. So here's what we did. We decided to ask each other 20 questions. We're both going to answer them. So why don't you go ahead and pull up the first one, because I know this is going to take us a while. And we're just going to consume.
I didn't really understand what a collabo video was.
Now do you know? She's eating Mexican food and answering questions.
These same questions.
No, I asked her different ones.
What did you ask her?
Spoiler
alert.
You'll see it. Oh, by the way, if you haven't seen everybody has seen Lady T Sensations. If you're a fan of mukbangs, honey, you know Lady T.
I agree.
But in the off chance you don't, wow, y'all. Oh, that is so spicy. Try that right now. I'll put the link to her channel in the description below. Go check it out. Watch her video. Watch her collab. Get you. I'm going into anaphylactic shock.
What is that?
Jalapeno. What's the first question?
Green Goddess.
Can you please, Blanche?
I can't wait to shut this off and eat the rest of these chips off camera, because none of this will be here by the time.
Okay, ready? I'm going to take my first bite. This is potato taco.
Let me take my first bite of this, whatever this is. What's it called again? Marzipan? No, that is candy. Tyler said I made it sound like it was a Jewish delicacy, like matzo balls. What is it?
I've been daydreaming about this meal all day long. It's basically a shrimp enchilada.
Oh my God. Look at that.
For a drink, I bought what was on sale.
Beautiful shrimp.
It's called So Clear. It's an orange sparkling water.
I'm going to just take this.
All right, hand me the phone.
All right, hold on. I'm going to do it in a second. Okay. The first question he just forwarded. By the way, forwarded. We'll be right back. Forwarded me the questions. First question. Favorite foods?
Anything ethnic. Indian, Mexican,
Oh, we're not
Japanese,
rapid firing, are we? Like
Chinese.
when we were in the car.
Well, we better go pretty rapid fire
Okay.
because there's 20, so. Oh, so you can see it.
Listen.
I'm so hungry, y'all.
Okay. You don't know these questions? Oh, you already looked. Favorite foods?
We'll do it like this.
Anything.
Yeah.
I mean, really, I don't
there's
have
not much
these
I
standards.
won't
There's
eat.
not much I won't eat.
Anything out of the dumpster behind
Mexican,
the
Italian. Okay, I guess what I would say is I don't really know much about French food. I had I ate in France in Disney Epcot when I was about 15. We had snails.
I can't
I
believe
remember they were very
you went
grainy.
to Paris?
We went to Paris. I was with grown-ups. They wanted to go to Paris.
How did you do? Was it a school trip?
Well, here's the thing. Epcot's pointless when you're a teenager. It's not fun. Because you can't drink. The whole point of going to Epcot is literally to, as they call it, drink around the world.
I would hate that.
It is fun, though. I would love to do it now.
I would be bored. Okay, so basically, I mean, we'll eat anything. My favorite is Indian. I think my favorite of all time food is Indian food. I love Indian food so much. I can scream.
Oh, okay. My favorite food, though, I guess gun to my head, besides sandwiches and stuff like that, is a cheeseburger. Like, I really think that'd be my last meal is a cheeseburger and fries. That's heaven to me. I love cheeseburgers.
I sort of do miss occasionally a cheeseburger. But I feel like I would get really sick if I had one. Because it's been literally years.
They're the best.
I don't
All
eat.
right. Tyler, favorite movie?
Oh my gosh, that is so
This
hard.
is always a tough question. I want to know what Lady T's favorite movie is.
I think I asked her that, maybe. My favorite movie of all time. Gosh, that's so hard, y'all. Because I'm like, do I choose a...
You're allowed to have more than one. I would say top five.
I would say... No, let's just say one. And I would say Jurassic Park. 1993 Jurassic Park.
Mine's changed too many times.
Well, you still have to name one, Mark. Of course, mine's from the 90s.
It's so hard, though. It really is. Because I love all of the... I guess... Beaches, Dreamgirls, Closer,
Titanic.
I see the thing about Titanic
That's
is
just nostalgia.
I don't even know if I call it my favorite movie because it's just a part of my soul at this point. Eternal Sunshine, Lost in Translation, Breakfast at Tiffany's.
You're gonna say Moonlight.
The Sweetest Thing is one of my favorite movies of all time. It's one of the worst, stupidest, R-rated gag comedies with Cameron Diaz. It's like 20 years old. I went to the movie theater to see it. I've never gotten over
Sister Act 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Ghost.
Little movie called Steel Magnolias, Fried Green Tomatoes, My Best Friend's Wedding.
I always wish that I could have more original favorite movies, but I guess they're people's favorite movies for a reason.
Y'all, this salsa is so spicy. Favorite color?
Oh, I know what it is.
I was trying to show you an example. Like a minty green, Tiffany blue, turquoisey teal is probably my favorite. Teal. For sure.
Mine was blue.
Tony, rest.
Blue.
Blue.
Blue. Oh. No, that's... blue, orange, and red. I really love orange. And nobody ever says that, but I do. I love orange.
You are in Tennessee.
It makes sense, right? Maybe everything in my life has led me to Tennessee.
If any of y'all are fans of Mexican food, you will not miss the meat, even as a meat eater, if you ever have the chance to get grilled potato tacos.
I'm not touching this stuff.
It's hot. My favorite song, absolutely...
Is that the next question?
Yeah. Has to be Bad Romance by Lady Gaga. It was, when I was losing all the weight, that was like my anthem in terms of like, that was the song that I always worked out to because it was really popular at that time. And that started my Lady Gaga obsession.
And you remember it forever.
And I remember it forever. So, and it's still a good song. I still play it regularly in my exercise classes.
I have like a list this long of all the songs, like if I have free time, I tend to go to all the time. Like Moon River really is probably my favorite song ever. Unchained Melody, real sappy. I love Dreamweaver, Man on the Moon by R.E.M.
Oh.
Can't Always Get What You Want by
You
the
only
Rolling
like that because you're
Stones.
obsessed with
No,
Andy Kaufman right now.
but I am obsessed right now, but that's because I've always loved that song too. Like that, I guess my favorite songs are those ones that come on and you go, yes! Vogue by Madonna. Probably actually hands down if I had like...
Anything Celine Dion for me.
Right.
From the 90s.
Right.
Everything with me is always... If it's from the 90s, chances are I'm going to be obsessed with it.
Right. These are tough. You don't think about the real, like, one answer to these questions, you know?
Favorite cologne / soap? My favorite.
Dollar Tree brand.
VO5 or White Rain?
Yeah.
My favorite.
Absolute. That's far too specific.
My favorite is anything from Bath and Body Works. I just always tell them, like, point me in the older woman, musky, vanilla-y, cupcake, amber, mist section.
I like musks.
And I spritz myself all the time. I don't like man scents. He likes, like, the man cologne-y.
I got it.
No.
Midsummer Night by Yankee Candle, which I think is
The
actually...
black candle?
I'm pretty sure it's a certain kind of cologne, too. It's basically just the same thing. I love that scent.
Cheese.
Love it. And then I got a Birchbox recently. I'm not working as a promoter, and they give you all these fancy pants stuff, and I love that stuff, but I won't commit to buying it.
Oh, like a sample?
Like the tea tree.
I
love
the
tea
toilet.
tree. Yeah.
Anything female for me. And the muskier, the better. Positive, and you can chime in on this on somebody who is in the videos. Positives on being a YouTuber.
Do I get to answer this one?
Yes. I think positives of being a YouTuber is talking to all the people, all the fun subscribers. My channel is 99.9999997% sweet, fun, uplifting, amazing comments, and I love it. So, plus I get to eat all the time. And then let me go ahead and say my negatives. All the calories.
Yeah, but you would be eating... That's what I always say is we'd be eating this stuff anyway.
Right. There are no negatives. I don't have any drama or negativity or a lot of people
Don't you
do.
know?
I really
Sometimes.
don't.
I guess if I had to answer that question, I guess because I do stuff that's in the public eye too, for work, and it's just the as somebody who's also like a super fan of celebrities and stuff. Not that I would call myself that, but you know, sometimes I always say to people, I'm like, if you knew, you know, we all pee. Like, does that make sense?
We all poop.
We all pee. Like, guys, you know, let's not forget, we're all just still, like, pretty normal people. You know, I wish I was Julia Roberts. I'm not. Or am I?
But Julia Roberts poops and wipes. And so it's like...
Hopefully.
Sometimes, I hope so. You do have to think about that. Like, everybody
Goes to the bathroom.
farts. Everybody lifts up and farts.
I'm
like,
having Mexican.
What?
We're having Mexican, so there are two
Excuse me,
people who
Kermit?
will be doing that.
I don't. I don't go to the bathroom. I like to go to bed early at
Oh my
night.
god.
I've been saying that and I don't know why it's so
I like
funny,
to
but
go to
it
bed early at night.
Can you list anything that you do on a daily basis, like from the time you get up till the time you go to bed? Okay.
On an average day, like a weekday,
Just some things that come to the top of your head.
um,
Anything that you do, just yourself.
I press snooze usually about 4 times. I have coffee.
This is perfect. No, it just is.
I won't leave the house without having coffee. Like, I'll make myself late sometimes. I do the best I can. Sometimes I take a shower. And then I'll go to work. And then typically, like, my post-work means I come home and I sit on the couch for 8 hours and go to bed.
Perfect.
And in between that, I like to knit.
He doesn't like to knit. I want to learn to knit, but I can't get it
And
down.
depending on what schedule I have, if I'm working at night, I sleep till about noon. If I'm working the job I have now, I'm up by like 6. Sometimes.
Which is a perfect leeway into the actual question was, what are your pet peeves? Anything that he does on a daily basis.
Well,
No.
I mean, he's right.
I'm kidding. It was
Everything
a
I
joke.
do.
That wasn't a real question. The
Which
real
one
question
was
was,
the
what was
question?
your pet peeves? That's why I had you just name
Everything I do.
anything you do on a daily basis.
I can tell you Tyler's. I don't even know what Tyler's pet peeves are. The world.
No.
What are my pet peeves? Well, my biggest pet peeve, as I've just been telling him recently, actually, is, you know, I wouldn't go out on a limb and call myself the hardest worker in the world. I do work hard. I commit to things when I have to, but I also like a balance. But I think that 70% of something is just showing up and being ready to do work.
Agreed.
And my biggest biggest pet peeve, like actually like unforgivable, like as far as I have no sympathy, like I'm actually kind of callous about it, is not coming to do what you're supposed to do. I don't even mean you have to come in prepared. Just show up and do what you can.
I agree.
And pretend you know what you're friggin' doing. There you go. It's not that hard. I don't get it because
it goes to that mentality.
It gets me.
Depending on people for a group project in school.
Ooh, it makes me so mad. And then when people have their little, I don't like excuses either. I don't like excuses in the workplace. Do what you're told. I was always one of my biggest lessons in the workplace is people don't even care how you get stuff done. Just get it done.
I agree. You know me. You know how I feel. I hate depending on people, and I'm the same way. I just need a warm body there, and I just need you to be there and be on time. That's all I care about.
You don't even have to do that great.
Everything else can be taught.
That's what I'm saying. You don't even have to do great work. Just come ready to do the best you can.
Yep.
And just show up. It's just show up.
I agree. We're gonna have to start plowing through this. Name 2 things on your bucket list. One of mine is to take another solo vacation, but I want it to be longer, where I just go by myself.
Where was your first one?
To the beach.
Oh.
I went to Hilton Head.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Remember?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember.
I had a long time on my hands.
Don't ask.
That's on my bucket list. I guess also on my bucket list would be to get the weight loss surgery, which I'm getting in June, hopefully, if I can schedule
Donda West.
to get my excess skin removed from my stomach from the post-weight loss. So those are 2 things on my bucket list. You?
I want to sing at Carnegie Hall.
Oh. Tony's like, try a new Oreo flavor.
I don't... I'd like, you know what? I would love to,
Have
I
a baby.
don't know. I don't get that. I try not to get too existential. I always have said that, though. I want to be on SNL.
Oh.
I want to host SNL.
That's kind of that is a good bucket list.
That's a tough
Mine were
question.
pretty lofty compared to that.
Keep your sights low. You won't be disappointed.
First time I fell in love was the first time I had cake. No, I don't know. The first time I fell in love was probably with an animal at some point when I was like 13. And I loved my dogs.
It depends on what kind of love.
Like human love? My mother. Michael Jackson.
Same.
She's cult famous, by the way, on these videos now.
Your mom?
Yes, because she refuses to be in them.
Is that why they call her Michael Jackson?
Because she avoids the camera like a paparazzi.
I was 12. And I still love them.
Who?
Don't worry about it.
Uh-oh.
Let's move on.
Fine. Tell us one imperfection about yourself. Well, how long do you have?
Can I have my phone? I write a list of them down every day.
One of my big imperfections is I'm very impatient.
I think that one of my biggest we want physical imperfections.
Whatever you want to do.
I think I either am a doormat or I'm unmovable. There's no in between with me. It's kind of awful. Does that make sense?
One extreme or the other.
As far as like I'll let someone walk all over me, or I literally will never speak to them again. There's no in between. And I need to remember I've gotten better about it.
No gray area.
But humans are humans.
I need to be better about that.
Life is gray.
And I think you know the extreme that I tend to be on with that. There's no in between because there's no one or the other. It's one. And that's the domineering crazed.
So he says.
One imperfection. Your happy place, you're looking at it. Being at my house is my happy place. For sure, without a doubt. With my cats and my chair and my stuff.
My happy place is the beach and a movie theater.
Oh, that's one of my happy places.
Like a movie theater really is like a happy place, yeah. As his mother said once, right? That's their happy place.
Is the theater. Michael Jackson.
I am home at a movie theater though, always. And singing.
If you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live? I would say any tropical beach in a deserted location. if I had the means to survive in like a nice house and electricity and Wi-Fi and cable.
Like Malibu, California.
Mm-hmm.
I've always wanted to live by a beach and just live that lazy beach lifestyle. Not even just like always having water by you and going. House. Yeah. That's what I want, and just like sitting outside in the sun, reading. That's what I know. That's what I'm happiest. Oh,
hold on. So that would be my. Yeah, I agree. The Grace and Frankie house, if y'all watch it, their beach house. To me, that's it. Weird things about you. I mean, there's so many weird things about me. If you've watched these videos, you've seen them all.
I talk to myself a lot more than I think a normal person does.
Well, also we live alone.
But I like literally, like that sort of like, what are you doing? Or just, I find I often am like lamenting to someone that's not there. I'm like, oh man.
Or our manic tendencies of like
me.
Screaming at the top of our
Yeah.
Mama! Excuse me.
Yeah, stuff like that. I don't know.
So many weird things. Y'all,
I like to like. I sometimes will walk around like imagining what people would say about me if like I died and it was a documentary about my life, but I'll narrate it myself.
What was the last thing you dreamed about? Mine was very strange.
I'm just barely holding on to it, because they fade all day. All my coworkers and I were in line to do some kind of audition for something, and that's all I really remember.
I dreamed, you'll love this. This is so random.
Will I?
That Carrie Fisher and her daughter she was still alive, and they had to reshoot the ending of Star Wars The Last Jedi together.
You didn't tell me that. Were you waiting to surprise me all day?
Oh, please, Blanche.
That's beautiful. That's Carrie. She's listening.
If you could switch careers, what would you do? I would work completely in some field where I, like we talked about, only had to depend on me and me only.
I don't know. Sometimes I don't think I've even really established myself in any of the jobs I've had to have a career. I guess over the last, there was a handful of education. Then I've worked in tourist industry since I was out of in college with what I do now. My dream is to work in the theater world with autistic children.
Oh.
It's my favorite. It's both worlds. Teaching theater to autistic kids. I know.
The Tony Field
how
players.
Sweet Tony is.
You could have your own, beaches.
But I mean it.
Best childhood memory? Christmases stick out to me because it was always such a big deal and we got so much stuff.
Whenever I wasn't being beaten.
Oh, God. Robin? How you like the sound of that?
I don't know.
I don't know if Robin still watches.
My
mother never got beaten.
My mother did a wonderful job with Christmas.
I can imagine Robin at Christmas in her robe.
We had a lot of fun. I think, honestly, I don't even know if it counts as a child. I always found that I was happiest when my family and I were all... What I remember the most is the four of us sitting around watching something together, which I've now found since I moved home happens. We always rent a movie once. If I'm home for a week, we always end up the four of us watching something. Some of my happiest memories are around the TV. Very typical blue collar response, right?
Roseanne.
Yeah. Can't wait.
I'm eating like I've never eaten before.
I know. I feel like we're eating real piggishly on this one.
Your thoughts about social media trajectory. I can only imagine that
what does that mean?
That you mean I don't know, saying something and then being held accountable for it, or it taking off and becoming I don't know.
What do you mean?
Trajectory.
Lady T, I'm confused.
Is it trajectory if you're
upward?
Going, yeah.
Or what your path is. I think social media is key today. That's all. We are nothing without it.
Right.
We don't exist without it. You get rid of your Facebook, you're gone.
Here's my stance. Do you all really want to know my political standpoints? No. So even though I may feel a certain way about things, I'm not going to blast on social media my politics because guess what? I don't want to hear anybody else's either, regardless of what side they're on.
Well, guess what? Also, we are perceived by what we put out on our Facebook. You could be the sweetest person in the world, but if all you're doing is putting up
political,
no, just whiny complaint, you look, people are gonna call you crazy.
Yeah.
I throw myself on the fire. I post wackadoodle, wacky, funny stuff, but I try to keep everything funny. But you know, you are who you are on Facebook now.
I agree. I think that's very important, and people need to think before they post.
Right.
I post about the classes, my channel, and funny things, and cat things.
Because there are people now who never liked me 10 years ago who love me. And I'm like, but I was always still the same. You just liked a couple more of my stuff, so now I've popped up on your feed more. I was still me.
The people in high school who
hated you.
Well, no, the people who I thought were really cool and had it together, I see them now, and I'm like, oh my word.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, guess there's nothing left to eat.
What skill, well, me neither. What skill or attribute would you like to master?
The fine art of romance.
Love.
Exactly. Because guess what?
Not me.
I haven't figured that stuff out to save my life.
Not me.
I'm too much, I'm too little. I'm too thin, I'm too fat. I'm too loud, I'm too quiet. How the blank does anybody win?
When have you ever been noticed too quiet?
On dates and stuff. If I'm not comfortable, I'm either too loud or I don't say anything at all, and people think, I don't know. You know what I mean.
I would like to master the art of being in control of my food because, quite frankly, I don't think it's ever going to happen.
Oh, well, that goes without saying.
That's a biggie for me. And last but not least, need a barf bucket.
Ooh, I feel so much better now that I've eaten.
The best lesson in life you've learned thus far.
Keep it funny.
Oh.
You have to laugh. You know what my favorite quote is? What is it?
Who farted?
We'll be right back. Sharon! Hi, house guests.
Hi,
I'm here with Sharon Osbourne. And she's, yeah.
That's your favorite quote. Who farted?
Who farted? My favorite quote is, my favorite quote is, I know I've gained some weight.
Oh, God, that is your favorite quote.
Well, I figure if you tell someone, that's my lesson is, you know what else too? Stay kind. Stay nice. It's so hard. It's so hard. Even if you don't want to, at least have people remember you as nice and rip them apart behind their back at home by yourself to someone like Tyler who doesn't work with you.
The true Southern way.
That sort of thing. Just be nice.
I agree.
In a world full of garbage, stay kind. Forgive. Even though I've gotten better about it. There's just some things that, I don't know.
I think you're a lot better at that than I am.
Keep it funny. Keep it light.
Keep them laughing.
Nobody gets out of here alive, so we might as well enjoy it.
My favorite line is, get away from her. Nope! We're not saying that as a cuss word.
That's what, no, Carrie Fisher. We'll end it with Carrie Fisher. What does she say? If my life weren't funny, it would be true. And that would be unacceptable. Isn't that great? Isn't that brilliant? Speaking of Carrie, we brought it back. But it's brilliant.
Uh-huh. Uh-oh.
If you can't laugh about everything becomes a story. Remember that. Everything in 5 years, you just say, oh man, there was this time someone took my heart and stomped on it and spit on it and ripped it out of my chest.
Spit on me.
But you laugh about it.
That's your quote.
Not lately.
Tell me I'm garbage.
Treat me like crap. Tell me I'm worthless.
Coming right in at the 30-minute mark, y'all. And we're done.
Already?
That's it. That's all the questions. I cannot wait to hear Lady T's responses, and I'm just thrilled.
What kind of... Did you ask her questions like that?
And over the moon that she wanted to do this.
I hope this wasn't too
collab
edgy.
with me by my request.
Were we not positive?
No.
I don't think we were perky enough in this.
No, we were.
I feel like we have... Our comedy has edge to it now. I'm almost 30. It's darker time.
I never thought I would be doing a collab with Lady T.
Shows you've made it. You've been watching her for years because I remember going... I was like, what the heck? What is that song? Who are you watching?
I'm almost positive that I watched her before I even did videos. I think.
Get on the flavor train.
cats literally just ran. So
you should harmonize with me on that. Let's try it.
Can't.
Just some chunk of something just landed in your beard.
In my beard?
I wish you could go back and watch it in slow motion and just watch the thing go like...
Gross. I don't even want to think about it.
You know when Pat laughs in Chris's face and he spits on it? And she's like...
Her?
I've always... Okay, is Pat the SNL character who probably nobody even knows anymore? Male or female? Chime in. Lady T, what do you think?
My vote,
I always thought it was a boy.
My vote is that Pat No is a very manly woman.
No.
Yes.
Pat is a man.
She's played by a woman.
She is played by a woman.
By Julie Newmar.
Julie Sweeney. Julie Newmar was Catwoman. Thanks for everything to Wong Fu. Pat's a boy. Oh, I asked you to harmonize with me real quick. How's your pitch?
I don't know. You have a pitch pipe?
You say, get on the flavor train.
Get on the flavor.
Get on the flavor train. That was like a sad version. Take it again. One more time. We're going to try. He's got to work on his pitch. Get on the flavor train. You take the real one. Get. Sing it. Get.
No, I don't want to.
Try it.
No.
Get.
I'm not a singer.
Well, I know, but you're okay.
No.
He won't. There's that insecurity.
There's that whine.
Get.
No. Don't want to.
Get on the flavor train.
Oh, that's like a remix.
That one was bad. It's tough. I need a pitch pipe. Anyway.
I can't quit eating.
I can't stop eating. What are we going to watch tonight?
If you have not subscribed to Lady T Sensation, stop what you're doing and do it right now. The link to her channel is below. I don't know. Whatever I decide.
I love you, Lady T.
I love you more.
How come... I want her to say something like... Has she ever mentioned me by name?
Yes.
I don't remember.
Because you don't watch her videos religiously.
I'm not a huge... Guys, no, I do. I watch more when I'm with him. I have started, though, because I got a Roku and I stream the YouTube right to my TV, which is like the most heaven-sent thing to do in the morning. Leave it on as background noise. Look up a few times. You can still look at your phone, unlike with the YouTube app.
Yes.
Where you
and
can't.
That's fabulous. Mm-hmm. Welcome to my life every morning when I sit in my Papa recliner chair and have 2 hours of YouTube videos.
Did you all watch the Gianni Versace miniseries? I want to hear about that, too, because I finished it today, and I am shook.
And right now, I'm currently watching Wild Wild Country, which is a show, a 6-part series on Netflix.
We always have to bring a pop culture thing in there, because that's kind of our thing.
True. Go subscribe to Lady T. Subscribe to me if you aren't already. Hello. Find me on social media, Ramey1 on Instagram, Tyler Ramey on Facebook. Is yours Tony Fioli?
Just Tony Fioli. I think, and again, guys, remember, I don't pay attention to the requests and stuff, so don't take it personally if I don't recognize your name. I don't know.
Just say I'm from YouTube. Mm-hmm. And I'm here for your post.
Tony.
Can you please vomit and get it over with? Oh, excuse me.
Good. All right, that was a last-minute decision. I'm going to delete it again tonight.
Oh, I don't mind that one. Okay.
I don't mind. I don't like any of it.
I love you and I mean it. He loves you and he means it.
I do.
We are the world. We are the children.
There's a place in our hearts. Bye, Lady T.
Oh, bye, Lady T.
Thanks
I love
for collabing with me.
Oh, yeah. The cat's... All right.
Bye.
I can't reach it.